with dreams and dignity and hardworking hands. And I am the first American of Dominican origin to accept an Academy Award, and I know I will not be the last. I hope.
That was Zoe Saldana accepting the award for Best Supporting Actress on a night filled with stars at the 2025 Oscars. To get all the dish on Hollywood's biggest night, let's bring in Kristen Maldonado, founder and editor-in-chief of Pop Culture Planet. Good morning, Kristen. So the night started off with a bang with the women of Wicked.
Oh my gosh, what an incredible, iconic medley. I mean, we had them going through the Wizard of Oz legacy, honestly. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, The Wiz, Home from the Wiz. The first time Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have performed Defying Gravity live. And I don't know if you noticed those little Easter eggs, but Ariana Grande had that Dorothy red slipper outfit on, a little shoe on the back of her dress. Iconic. I just love all the little details. They really did that.
Absolutely. That shoe really was, you had to sort of take a close look and see, is that a ruby slipper on her back? So the Wizard of Oz theme continued for the whole show with a really moving tribute to Quincy Jones.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you got the icon Queen Latifah out there performing Ease on Down the Road from The Wiz. It's just clear the Wizard of Oz influence was very strong, and it makes sense. It's such a hopeful and iconic franchise, legacy that this series has had. She, had all of the Wicked actors and performers just up dancing. It was so much fun.
There was also a musical tribute to James Bond, a huge part of the show. But, there were no hints about who will be the next James Bond. A lot of people thought maybe last night they would get some clue. Did you see any tea leaves to be read there?
I mean, the fact that we had Margot Qualley out there, I was like, wait, is this hinting at a future Bond girl? I'm not sure, but it was so much fun. Lisa from Blackpink performing Live and Let Die. You got Doja Cat doing Diamonds Are Forever, which is a very difficult song. And Ray singing Skyfall. I love Ray. I'm like, this is my petition out there to get Ray to do an original song for a future Bond movie.
Absolutely. That diamond dress, by the way, was just extraordinary. But there were also some historic things that happened. Saldana, the first Dominican to win. Paul Taxwell, the first black man to win for costume design. Sean Baker, 4 Academy Awards in one night for Anora. It seemed like every time I looked up, he was up on the stage.
I know. It was so awesome. And that's the first time that's really happened. The only other time was Walt Disney back in 1954. He won for 4 different movies. This is the first time someone's ever won 4 awards in the night for one movie. Pretty iconic. And Zoe Saldana, I mean, I'm Dominican, so I was like, oh, respect, girl. I love that. Shouting out the first Dominican person to win an Academy Award, Best Supporting Actress. And she really deserved that. I mean, her legacy of the performances she's done over the years, like, she probably deserved it earlier, honestly. And with Paul Taxwell, I mean, this man is almost an EGOT winner. How do we get him a Grammy?
Probably quite possible. I was going to ask you a little bit more about Anora. This is obviously the big winner of the night. It's a film I think a lot of people said, well, what is this movie? Story of a Brooklyn girl marries the son of a Russian oligarch. Why did this movie resonate so much with Oscar voters, do you think?
I mean, Mikey Madison is so talented. The performance that she gave in Anora is so layered, so subtle. Just the details that she put in there and the research that she did, you could tell that she put all her heart into this. And, really supporting indie filmmaking. I mean, this was a truly indie film, very low budget, and they really killed it. Like, it resonated with so many people, and I'm just so happy for them. They really pulled out the stops. And I mean, for any Scream fans out there, the first Ghostface to win an Oscar, pretty iconic.
Absolutely, and I think a lot of people were probably Googling Mikey after her win there. It's been a good few years, too, for Kieran Culkin. This, of course, was the same actor that was in Succession, got so much acclaim. Now he's got an actor, Best Actor for A Real Pain. What did you make of his win?
It's so exciting because, you know, we've known him since he was a little kid. You go back to Home Alone with his brother. We've seen him from the very beginning. And I loved his story of, his wife being like, if you win the Emmy, maybe we'll talk about having more kids. If you win the Oscar, it's not going to happen. And look at that. He did it. He did it. I think people have been really rooting for him, and he's just such an incredible talent. So it's amazing to see.
But, we got to talk about Demi Moore. A lot of people really pulling for her to win Best Actress. She had won the Golden Globes. How did Mikey Madison, do you think, end up with this statue? Was it just about the momentum of Anora, or do you think there was something else going on there?
I feel like this award season, this has been a category that's been up for debate. Some people won the Golden Globes, and you're like, oh, does that mean that they're going to win the Oscar? It really felt like there was a lot of places they could go. And I think they're all so talented that really everybody is a winner. Just the fact that we got to see these incredible movies, and I'm sure, Demi Moore, she's got even more to come. She's got even more to come. But that was an incredible performance in The Substance. And her award season looks have been incredible, just paying so much tribute to the film. So I can't wait to see what she has coming up next.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your rundown there and filling us in after such a fun night always to watch. Take care. Thanks so much. We'll be right back with more Scripps News.